So hello everyone. So I'm very happy to communicate again with Japanese reconnective healing lovers. And if you're not still already lovers of reconnective healing, I really hope for you that you will be soon. Because honestly, it was the best decision that I taken in my life. And this is the real, most grounded way, to change your life and to create, the perfect balance for yourself. So I will start in a general way to speak about reconnective healing, and then we can do some Q&A, some questions. In this way, we can go deeply. So what is reconnective healing? This is the big question. And actually, it's very difficult to describe what is reconnective healing, because when you are starting to defining something, of course, you are losing some aspects of it. So reconnective healing, of course, it's a rebalancing energetic modality. It's also an art. It's also a philosophy that I love, the philosophy of reconnective healing, actually. A lifestyle, driver for you. So let's start just to observe the part about the energetic healing and rebalance modality. There are many techniques, modalities, to heal and rebalance the others. Some of them are about channeling. For example, the Reiki, you will introduce the universal energy in you, and then you are projecting out in many ways. In other modalities and techniques like pranotherapy, it's your personal energy that is shared, with the person that you are healing. And these are the two big, let's say, schools of energetic healings: channeling and giving what is yours. But one is very complicated, let's say, because to channel, you must be a very clean channel. And you must be very precise, because you need a certain kind of diet, you need a certain kind of meditation, you need, again, to be clean during the session. The pranotherapy style, it's dangerous. First, because giving your energy, it's decreasing your energy, and being, very present during the session sometimes is making you receive what is the illness of the other person. It's very beautiful that we want to, to do a sacrifice for the others. Is of course very noble things, so it's very honorable things that we want to sacrifice for the others. But why doing it if it's not necessary? And of course, we can help more people if we continue to stay in balance. So reconnective healing is not a channeling modality, is not a transferring of my energy to the others. So what is reconnective healing at this point? Reconnective healing is an observation. It's observation of the field, in which the practitioner is a catalyst. So we know that a catalyst is an element that is not staying inside the chemical reaction, but at the same time, without the catalyst, the reaction is not happening. So your role is very important. But at the same time, is needed a very important level of neutrality in it. And this is what we are teaching around the world. So observing the field, and not just with the eyes, with the hands mostly, is making the field changing. So, and it's changing, Arizona University and other researchers are telling it to us, in a negative entropy state. So what is the entropy in general? So the entropy in this three-dimensional world it's the universal law that is telling that everything from the order is going to the disorder. But we are producing a negative entropy, happening phenomenon. So we are doing the opposite. From the disorder, we are recreating the order. So returning to the balance is what we are doing with this neutral observation of the field. It's very easy, honestly, to be learned, but it's not obvious because we are full of limitations in our life. We are full of wrong beliefs about energy in our culture. We are also full of expectations, of ego, and we are full of desires. So how to avoid, to be so mental during, a session of healing? And really trust the universe that is doing the right thing for you and for the person in front of you. The answer actually is the experience. And what we are doing, in Japan, it's exactly this kind of teaching, giving you the experience to be one with the others. During our classes, we are teaching you how to avoid to use techniques. We are teaching you how to avoid to be dependent of something external that is increasing your power or protecting you for something that is not existing. And starting from the first exercises in the training program, you will feel to be one with the others in this room. So the consciousness of being one with the person on your massage table is really permitting you to access to this kind of field. So this is the theory. So you are a beautiful third observer. Now, let's go to a practical level. What reconnective healing can do for you? Reconnective healing, of course, we already said that is rebalancing you. But what is bringing you this rebalance? The answer is very easy. The perfect thing that you need for your evolution into this moment. And why is working in this way? It's working in this way because once that you're rebalanced, you are starting again to attract what is really correct for you. So, because sometimes with our brain, with our mind, we are desiring something that actually is not absolutely useful for our evolution. Here in Italy, for example, everyone wants a beautiful car, a Ferrari meaning. Every man wants a lot of woman, a lot of money, a lot of power, being important, like a politician. And people is coming and asking me these things. So they want, for example, more money. They want to win the lottery. And I say, if after my healing you are winning the lottery, please remember about me. But this is not the way in which is working the healing. Reconnective healing is bypassing your brain and is working exactly what with your most real part, deeper part of yourself. For this reason, sometimes is happening exactly what you want with reconnective healing. Sometimes you will not receive what you want, but something bigger or better. So let's go to the complicated fields, to the complicated subjects, about the physical healing. Can I heal from this, and this with reconnective healing? The most correct answer is potentially yes. But if it's the path that your soul, your inner part decided for you. So once rebalanced, you're attracting what is really right for you. And the healing is coming in the most difficult, most different ways. Sometimes it's happening that someone is coming, we are doing the healing, and he's healing. But other times, someone is coming to heal, he's not healing, but after the session, a full line of synchronicity is bringing him to the best medic about it. And he is providing the healing to the person. Sometimes the healing is not happening. The very beautiful thing is that meanwhile you are facilitating reconnective healing to the others, is that you are also receiving the full session if you are the practitioner. So, for example, as we said before, in other techniques, you are losing your energy. In reconnecting healing, you are very balanced, always. From the other side, the other beautiful thing about reconnective healing is that it can be done by distance. And it's not important how much distance. The universe is not counting the kilometers. We are working with principles of quantum physics. And this is beautiful because actually you have not any more limitation of time and space. You can do also to your pets, to your animals. It's a very funny experience, honestly. It's very beautiful. They are reacting in a very clear way. And you can do also to the plants. And it's very beautiful. I have seen people in South America to do this to their fields, these big fields of coffee. As you see, reconnective healing is a technique-free modality without any limits. So this is in general reconnective healing. This is what we are teaching at the level 3. This is another way to use the reconnective healing frequencies. It will be focalized in a pattern of points and lines of the body. If reconnective healing is more about your rebalancing, the reconnection is about your evolution. The reconnection, yes, must be done in presence. So the practitioner must work on your body, not touching, but with you present. And we are doing it in 2 days consecutive. The reconnection is about the purpose of your life, your mission in your life, why you came here to do this experience in the 3-dimensional world. The reconnection is giving you the answer. Just to tell one story, that it's my story. I was not a super believer in these kind of things. I was a lawyer, so very traditional, left brain minded. But, I have a little brother with some health issues. So since I was 14 years, I started to try everything was good for him. After many attempts, I tried everything, quite everything about the energy. A lady from Netherlands came to me and said, but you didn't try the reconnection. And I said, let's try it. How much is it? It's 333 euro. Hey, very much. But she said, but this is something that is really changing your life. I said, So I did the reconnection just to try something for my brother, to understand if it was good for him. So without believing too much, I did the reconnection. And my life totally changed. So I was living in Rome, in Italy, and I started to work all around the world. Before I had a very office job, and now I'm on the stage, speaking about healing. I have the possibility to interact with people of very different cultures and very different backgrounds. And this is the path to the joy. So when you are doing what your deeper part wants, you are experimenting joy. At the opposite, when you are doing also something very honorable, very interesting, a good job, but is not what your inner part wants, you are not so happy. And this is what the reconnection did to me. From a lawyer to the president of Reconnective Academy International, a very different, way to live and a very different quality of life. So this is what it is bringing in your life, the reconnection. Yes, everyone can do reconnective healing. A very democratic way. And there is a technical reason, because everyone can do reconnective healing. It is not a special, gift that just someone of us we have. It is an inner capacity of every human being. So without any doubt, after the training program, we can facilitate reconnective healing exactly like Eric Pearl, exactly like Gillian Fleer, exactly like Romy, exactly like me. Is the same, but because of a very easy reason, is not the facilitator, is not the practitioner doing the session. It is the universe, and you are just the catalyst. And imagine what a beautiful concept that even a bad person in a special moment of his life can heal the others, and by healing the others, he's healing himself and maybe changing and return to be a good person. The learning and the evolution is not putting more information in our brain. Sometimes the evolution is taking out, releasing fears, releasing limitations, releasing self-judgment, attachment. And this is not just for facilitating a healing, also for your life. So once that in the training program, with the experience of the massage table and the philosophy, you will find again yourself, then you will be one with the others and can facilitate reconnecting. You can do it for yourself how much you want after the training programs. So it is a very important skill that you have for yourself, it's a super important tool that you have in your life. And this is not explaining you how to facilitate reconnective healing. In cases, there are some healings, but you can't tell, let's say, I am doing facilitating reconnective healing for my father, if you don't know the level 2, the catalyst.
It may be a feeling, it may be a thought, it may be a sensation. Talk to the person next to you. Take 2 minutes and just tell them what you felt, experienced, noticed, observed.
Aber man merkt schon, dass
da ist so richtig Staub zwischen den Fällen. Bring your attention back to us
Guillermo, no.
Che bello l'Italia, viva l'Italia!
So why I selected because Gillian asked the people to share their feelings during just a little exercise, and there was an incredible mess because everyone was feeling something, everyone was sharing, everyone was in this bubble of energy, light, and information. Of course, there are also moments like this, very deep, silent, and with interesting reactions that you can see on the massage table. Facilitating reconnective healing, you can see the others' reactions that are called register. So if you can see the lady with the flower t-shirt,
反応が起きています。
Continuiamo ad andare indietro, sempre più dietro.
So let's keep going backwards and backwards.
Non abbiate timore.
Don't be afraid.
Queste frequenze arrivano sempre dappertutto.
These frequencies always go everywhere.
Lentamente
Very slowly.
tornate dalla
まぶたが
persona
動いているのもわかりますか？
sdraiata sul lettino.
女
Now
性の
go
まぶ
back
た。
to the person lying on your massage table.
and honestly, in all the years that I studied energetic modalities, I can see it just in Reconnective Healing the Catalyst program. So this is something that is really speaking with you meanwhile you are doing it. Thank you very much staying with me today, and see you soon in Japan.